The integration of arts. 2. Integration between visual arts and music. 2.1. Integration between music and animation or video game. Music animation. Disney. The earliest Disney animations had no dialogue, only music and sound effects. Alice comedies, 1923, are silent films with animations, accompanied with piano music. Oswald the Lucky Rabbit cartoons are silent animation with music. Mickey Mouse cartoons presents light music. Silly Symphony is a series of 75 animated short films produced by Walt Disney Productions from 1929 to 1939. The Silly Symphonies were intended as whimsical accompaniments to pieces of music. Silly Symphony, Musicland, 1935, uses many classical pieces. Fantasia was published in 1940. It consists of 8 animated segments set to pieces of classical music. Disney musical animation. A great portion of Disney's animations is a musical drama in nature. Pinocchio, 1940, Alice in Wonderland, 1951, Peter Pan, 1953, Lady and Trump, 1955, Mary Poppins, 1964, The Jungle Book, 1967, The Little Mermaid, 1989, Beauty and Beast, 1991. Aladdin, 1992, Lion King, 1994, Pocahontas, 1995, Aladdin and the King of Thieves, 1996, Hunchback of Notre Dame, 1996, Anastasia, 1997, Hercules, 1997, Lion King 2, 1998. Mulan, 1998, Prince of Egypt, 1998, Quest for Camelot, 1998, Tarzan, 1999, Enchanted, 2007, Frozen, 2013, Frozen 2, 2019. Warner's Brothers. Tom and Jerry series features comic fights between an iconic music of cartoon by Warner's Brothers, Tom and a mouse, Jerry. Music plays a very important part in musical in nature, emphasizing the action, filling in for traditional sound effects, and lending emotion to the scenes. Tom and Jerry. The Porky Pig Show. Porky Pig as a singer. Without you. Yellow Submarine. Yellow Submarine is a Beatles song that was transferred into an experimental animation. Animation music. Warner Brothers made this official montage of Raymond Scott's classic 1937 tune, Powerhouse. Stalling became Disney's studio composer and was responsible for the music in all of Disney's early cartoons. Stalling composed the music for over 600 Warner Brothers cartoons. Bradley is best remembered for scoring the Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer theatrical cartoons, including those starring Tom and Jerry. Joe Hisaishi has been associated with animator Hayao Miyazaki since 1984, having composed scores for all but one of his films. Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind, 1984, Laputa, Castle in the Sky, 1986, My Neighbor Totoro, 1988, Kiki's Delivery Service, 1989, Porco Rosso, 1992. Princess Mononoke, 1997, Spirited Away, 2001, Howl's Moving Castle, 2004, Ponyo, 2008, The Wind Rises, 2013. Video game music. Sound effects in games affect game performance. Ambient sounds such as those in Resident Evil are thought to increase player tension, and they are also used in movies. If done correctly, speeding up sound and music playback in games like Space Invaders can also have a significant impact on the gaming experience. If done right, this can help create realism in a virtual environment and alert players to important scenes and information. History of game music. Early history. When video games became a popular form of entertainment in the late 1970s, music was stored on physical media as analog waveforms. An early example of this video game music method is the opening song in Tomohiro Nishikado's Gunfight, 1975. Many games for the Nintendo Entertainment System and other early game consoles feature a similar style of musical composition that is sometimes described as the video game genre. Due to technical limitations, the genre's constituent elements have been greatly developed, and they are also influenced by electronic music bands, especially the Yellow Magic Band, which was popular in the late 1970s to the 1980s. Features of early video game music genre include 1. Repeat. 2. No lyrics. 3. Limited polyphony. 1. Repeat. Designed as works that repeat indefinitely, rather than orderly endings or fades, but they create an atmosphere, especially in important scenes of the game. 2. No lyrics. Pieces having no lyrics and playing game sounds. 3. Limited polyphony. Only 3 notes can be played simultaneously on the Nintendo Entertainment System. Later development. As technical restrictions were gradually lifted, composers gained greater freedom, and with the advent of CD-ROMs, pre-recorded tracks began to dominate, resulting in a significant shift in composition and vocal style. Since audio did not depend on the composition of the sound card, CD-ROM technology ensures that composers and sound designers know the sound in most consumer configurations. The division between movies and video games has blurred, so have the division between movie scores and video game scores. Adventure and fantasy movies have similar needs to adventure and fantasy games, namely exaggeration, travel, hero themes, and more. Some composers have works in both genres of works. American composer Michael Giacchino wrote the soundtrack for the Medal of Honor game, and later wrote for the TV series Lost, and for the movie Star Trek, 2009. The soundtrack of the Japanese video game Final Fantasy is orchestral.